Hello and welcome to another video. This time we're going to do the January pickups that I've got. Didn't really buy a lot. I'm going to cheat on one of them because technically I got this in February, but you've kind of already seen it. Like I said in my channel update video, I've started live streaming Resident Evil 2. I am planning on carrying on with the live streams. I'll do other games as well. Check out the channel update for more information on that. But since you've already seen it, I don't see any reason waiting another month. Right, okay, I'm going to do films next. I got these two from charity shop, 50p each. Rise of the Planet of the Apes, there's some Blu-rays for you, and Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, 50p each. And I thought, well, 50p each, bargain. But onto the CD collecting. So I got Of Monsters and Men. What's it called? My Head is an Animal. So that's a cool band, but not for everybody. Damian Marley Jr. Welcome to Jamrock. I think that's some very cool reggae. Not a massive fan of reggae, but I think that's pretty cool. It's got a very hard edge to it, so I kind of like it. Obviously, I've got the latest now, finally. I was a little bit late with this, but I got it now. Now 101. If you want to see the track listing, I'm sure you can look at it online and everything. I'm not doing a special video on it, so... If you enjoyed those videos, that they're up. The history of the Nows, which I think is arguably one of my best videos. It's not done as well as the just the simple collecting videos. Modest Mouse, The Lonesome Crowded West, which this is a HD CD, which means it's 24-bit over the 16-bit. Burning compressor blinds. Oh, there you go. There, we knocked shit over. And we're leaving it in as well. One take, one shoot. And what's not damaged. Put that there. Knocking shit over. I've got the best in the world ever. These were really cool albums in the 90s. You probably won't be able to read that, but this is the 7th one, I believe, the best album in the world ever. It's a 7th edition. I have most of them. I don't think there's many I'm missing in that thing. If you want to pause it and try and read it, so I'm trying to get it out of the glare. I don't know if you can read that. It's very difficult to read, to be honest. But yeah, they're cool albums to get if you're into alternative music. I would say indie and Britpop and everything, but there's more than indie and Britpop on them. The Divine Comedy, Absent Friends, 2004 album. Kind of like the Divine Comedy. They, if you don't know, they wrote the Father Ted theme tune, and My Lovely Horse, Neil Hannon from Divine Comedy, penned those. I was hoping My Lovely Horse would end up as a B track. I haven't been able to chase it down. I guess they won't bother doing that sort of thing. But the Father Ted theme tune, I don't know if they released it as a single, but you can certainly get it on their best of, which is called Songs of Love. I can't remember if it's on one of their albums, but yeah, Divine Comedy, Songs of Love. You will hear the Father Ted theme tune once you get past all the singing and they do the breakdown. CD I've always wanted to get since, because I really like Police Year when this album was out. This was a cool band. Like I say, I very rarely buy CDs when they're new. They're too expensive, but well, expense is a subjective thing, I guess. But yeah, way above my pay grade for now, but I got that cheap. Please, give you the ghost. The case isn't exactly in the best distant condition. I don't know whether that's supposed to be there, and the patterning around this, around that doesn't feel like it's supposed to be there. I'm not sure, but I'm happy to have it. Speaking of 90s, you know, compilation albums, got Shine 2. I have most of the Shine albums. I perhaps haven't shown you them because they're in my DJ cases, and I don't know whether to add that to my overall ultimate music collection. Let me know if you want to see what's in my DJ case. But yeah, I kind of stopped using CDs to DJ with now. It's purely a hobby thing for me, along with the vinyl. But I've kind of stopped buying vinyl for now. That's gotten really expensive, and I just, for the moment at least, I don't have room to listen to them. But you know, hopefully all this will change, and then I'll focus on the vinyl a bit more. Mumford & Sons Delta, did get that brand new. Bizarrely, I bought that to park my car, because you have to spend £5 in the shop to park your car, and I just buy a CD. Very happy to have this one. Edwyn Collins, Gorgeous George. Edwyn Collins from Orange Juice. Some of you may or may not be aware. Very underrated man is Edwyn Collins. He's done some very cool stuff. I mean, I don't mean that if Enemy does the Godlike Genius Award sort of thing. I really feel like Edwyn Collins should have won that, or should win that. But you know, I mean, yeah, you have artists like The Cure win it. I don't know who else has won the Godlike Genius. I'm sure maybe one of the, you know, Noel Gallagher might have done, and a few other acts. But you know, I would have thought Edwyn Collins would be an Enemy darling. He certainly fits the bill for it. Got a single, Muse. Got it from a charity shop. Hyper Music, Feeling Good. Now, Origin of Symmetry is just one of my favourite albums of all time. Showbiz is pretty good as well, but I really can't see the appeal after, like, Absolution. I didn't quite gel with me, and everything since then, the music's kind of fallen flat for me. Even though I've got every one of their albums, I think, yeah, I'll have every one of their albums. Anything after Origin of Symmetry is kind of fallen flat for me, but Origin of Symmetry is a masterpiece. I really mean that. I think it's one of the best albums ever, but, you know, subjective kind of thing. One of the things I kind of liked about Muse CDs, which is not applicable to that one, is like their singles from this period was actually, you know, like see-through, and I don't know if I can get my hands on one easily. No, you have to take my word for it. It's like see-through, and then like you got like the actual data itself is actually smaller. If you collect Muse singles, you know what I mean. And finally, I got Belle and Sebastian, Tiger Milk. So yeah, those are all my January pickups. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Check out my channel update video. That'll tell you about what I'm planning to do with the channel and everything. And I'll see you in the next video.